really good segue into our next topic, actually. So let's just switch it up. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about trading in or not. But specifically, there has been some news, and it seems like the used car market is starting to pick up a little bit. So this video is really specifically for people that are selling your Tesla or people that are trying to trade in to buy a Tesla, because it looks like there's some tweets or some information out there that some of these used car buyers, which I usually recommend to sell your vehicle, are starting to offer a little bit more. So that's good for you because you're going to get that much more out of your vehicle from the lows that it was in December or January. And I mean, this makes sense. And of course, we'll talk about it. If you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at this. Thank you to Dear Willen for bringing this topic up on what to do about trading your Tesla, your vehicle into Tesla or not. And my position on that is I usually do not recommend trading into Tesla because Tesla offers the lowest value at the end of the day. Unless you're in a state where you get some sort of trade tax offset for trading the vehicle and paying only the difference in tax on the vehicles between it. So definitely search that out, because there's a lot of states, including like Maryland, I don't know about some other states, that where you only pay the taxes, the sales tax on the difference between the two cars. So if you're trading your car in for $20,000 and your Model Y is $60,000, instead of paying tax on the full $60,000, you're only paying it on the $40,000, the difference of that. But shout out to Zach. They run Car Edge and or YAA, previously YA, where they're more broad market stuff on the used car industry and the vehicle industry. But quote, right now might be the best time of 2023 to sell your car, from a follower. Quote, Carvana randomly emailed me 2 days ago and offered me $39,200 for my RAV4 after offering me $36,000 a month ago. Then today they offered me $41,577. So almost a $400 to $4,500 increase in a matter of a month. And so here's another one. Toyota Camry increased $2,000 in 4 weeks. And here's another one. A Kia 2017 Kia increased $1,800 in 1 month. I mean, this kind of makes sense, right? Because there's two things. A month ago, what was that? January, maybe even December, the lowest part of the market in terms of sales. No one's really buying in January, or there's less people, that's for sure, especially on the used car side, because everybody's coming off the new year, Christmas, they spend all their money, all that stuff. And now we're heading into April. We're heading into March and April. This is tax refund time, where cars in this price range, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $30,000, there's just more buyers in that range that want a good, reliable piece of transportation. And so if you're trying to sell your vehicle, I would absolutely recommend do not trading into Tesla at all. You're going to get the lowest value. If anything, if you're selling a car that's anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in terms of value, try and sell it yourself, because you'll be surprised. There are a lot of people out there that just might have cash, might come to you, buy from you, and just give you a nice stack of cash, and you have nothing to worry about. But do be worried about checks, because there's a lot of fake checks out there. But try that. Also, I do recommend going to places like Carvana, just seeing what the baseline out there is. CarMax as well. And then the best place that I always sell my vehicles to are local mom and pop dealerships or private dealerships that on the corner, that usually will give you the most value, because that is their business strategy at the end of it. They have to sell to you because they need vehicles on their lot to then resell to other places. And what I really like about them is you can negotiate. Whereas if you go to CarMax or Carvana, the number is literally the number, and that is absolutely it. So that's my feedback on it. That's what I should do. But it looks like it's pointing in the the right direction if you're trying to trade in. But also, if you're looking to buy a used Tesla, we kind of know what's going on, right? Like Model 3, as prices decrease on the new side, the prices on the used side will start to decrease. But Model Y, different, exactly opposite story, right? As prices start to go up on the Model Y, used prices will they'll still keep going down, because used will always go down, but they'll start to level and stabilize at the end of the day. But Thank you to dear Willem for posting this topic so we can jump into this. But we're going to jump back into some of the comments, some of the questions. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is a Patreon link, so definitely check it out. If you're